right, welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. You're watching TV47 Breakfast and I want us to shift gears now and talk matters relationships. Yesterday we did so, Leo Tena. This is a very beautiful week for you. But this morning you're focusing on how to lead in relationships without being controlling. So I do welcome you to be part of this conversation. Our socials, TV47 Kenya on Facebook and on YouTube, on X at TV47 Digital. Remember to tag me so that it can be easy to sample your feedback right live in this broadcast. My handle is at Annie_Odida and we'll be happy to hear from you. 0793-267-279 is our WhatsApp line. Send us a voice note, a video of yourself with your contribution to the discussion you're having. Karibuni sana. I have Fred with me on set, Fred Kubasi. I do have Allan Lawrence. And of course, we have Yvette Ngasia joining us as well for this conversation. Mnasikiaje mkopo? Ukoaje Fred? Acha tuanze now. Tukue orderly. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to be here one more time.
Yes. You actually here on time. That's good.
I was in Kisumu yesterday night, so I traveled in the night.
Oh wow.
So I arrived around 4.
Yes.
I just arrived in town, then I just came there.
You'll go to heaven. That's like manners.
I don't want to go to heaven now.
When the time is right.
Yeah.
Allan, how are you?
I'm well.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Is it raining where you're coming from?
Actually, it's interesting. It seems both of us were in the same region, so I also came in yesterday.
Yes. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for making time.
Yeah.
That's very, very good. Yvette, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great. I thank God today there was sun, so the weather was good coming here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, but today is likely to rain, so if you don't have an umbrella, then but later on in the evening.
Yeah.
We're talking about how to lead in relationships without being controlling. Fred, when you look at this conversation, what comes to mind?
First, I'm grateful one more time for your invitation. This is a privilege. What I would like to first say, I would like first to define what is leading. Because when the term leading comes to somebody's mind, most of us think about giving direction or being ahead or acting as the mwenye anafaa kuonekana. But now, in terms of relationship, leading comes with the first thing, sacrifice. So for you to lead, in fact, I dislike leading because number one, leading is sacrifice from the first point.
Yeah.
You cannot lead if you can't sacrifice. So for me to be a leader in relationship, number one, it means I must be ready to sacrifice. That one is in terms of my time, in terms of my resources, in terms of my privileges, so that I can accommodate you. I can accommodate you in this business we call relationship, or in this circle of relationship.
Then, why are you calling it a business?
Because I call it business because relationship is a field whereby I have to give, you also have to give. So if one person is the one giving, then that relationship cannot move. So this is like a market where I come with this, you come with this. I'm not actually talking about 50-50. I'm talking about my mindset, my energy, my time. So leading in a relationship is just like being a compass point, reference. I want my woman to be like this. So I should not be telling her, nataka uamke uwezi amka saa 2. I should be leading her to do that thing that I think is right for both of us.
Yeah.
So I should be the example of what I want us to. So if I want her to wake up at saa 1, then I should be waking up at 6. So that
On a bad thing. With this new generation, you'll see bad things. And she wake up at 7 a.m. so that she can also wake up at 7 a.m.
She should wake up earlier than me because their home belongs to the woman.
Already now that is the controlling we are talking about.
Yeah.
No, I'm not controlling her in such that I'm doing it first. So she can. Unajua, controlling is whereby I'm trying to defend myself. Mimi nataka niamke saa 1 na yeye amke 6. But this is a situation where I'm the first person to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm leading. I'm like a compass. Ataona, like my boy he doesn't sleep the way I do.
Yeah.
So there's something I should also do. Mbona mi fika hapa siwezi na yeye anaweza?
Yeah.
So the first reference you should be making is from me. Kabla mtu wa nje haja copy, mtu wa nje hajaniambia unaona Diamond venye anakaa. So I should be her first Diamond.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Freddie, before of course we engage Allan and Yvette, she should wake up earlier than you to do what?
That to do what is now the main point here. Because when you are coming to a relationship, I think you know what you have come to do. That is the first thing. Today, relationships are not for dunderheads because everything has changed. The scope of life has changed. So before you enter into a relationship, you should ask yourself, what am I going to do in this relationship? Am I going to be a burden, or am I going to make work easier, or am I going to make work to make life valuable for both of us? You know, you can come to a life and make it really miserable. You can also come to a life and add value. So before you come to a relationship, the first question is, am I going to add value? Then what if I'm going to add value? What do I need to do? Do I need to have so that at the end of the day, I become a resource in this relationship rather than become a burden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Allan, let's bring you in.
Yeah.
How to lead in relationships without being controlling. What comes to mind when you hear this statement?
Especially building on what he's saying.
Yes.
Kwa hii soko ya mapenzi. So you see, first of all, position or rather leadership in a relationship is not an aspect of position. True leadership is all about functionality. It's about taking responsibility. And it is not a gender role. You see, if I'm in a relationship and I keep reminding my wife that, you know what, I'm the man in this relationship, then it is evident enough that, you know what, I've failed as a man. Because true leadership is in a space whereby you provide inspiration. True leadership is in a space whereby you provide a safe space for a person to be who they are. Remember, you don't come into people's lives to change them. You come into people's life to magnify who they are. So if you come into a space and you are trying to control this person, then it means that deep inside you are having your own insecurities, that you are not willing to deal with them. So the only way you can do this is by you manipulating and pushing around another person. So true leadership is not all about policing. True leadership is providing a safe space for a person to be who they are supposed to be.
So you would let your woman lead?
That is why I strongly believe from a psychological perspective, it's not a gender role. It's in a space whereby if, you see, when we come into this relationship, it is an aspect of thinking, what am I bringing in the relationship? Not what I'm going to get out of the relationship. So it is a joint accountability. It is a joint thing because we are together in this, we are partners. So the best way to do is I'll realize my weakness and I capitalize on her strength to cover up my weaknesses. So I'll provide a space for her to lead. Yeah.
Interesting. Yvette, what comes to mind? How to lead in relationships without being controlled?
On my end, I would say leading is not about control. It is about striking a balance, appreciating each other's strengths while being patient with each other's weaknesses. It's not about who is leading. Is it a man? Is it a woman? It's you just recognizing one day he can be leading, the other day I can be leading. So when you strike a balance between those two, because remember, in a relationship, each of you has a role you're playing. There's a role I will lead perfectly in, and there's a role my man will lead perfectly in. So the moment that both of you recognize the areas that you are both good in, then you're able to strike a balance. And at the end of the day, no one will feel, by the way, this man is really controlling me. Or the man will feel, this woman is really controlling me. So it's just about recognizing the balance between the two. That's what I'll say.
I would love to ask you a question from what Freddie here said, that sometimes he prefers if a woman wakes up before him. Where do you stand with that particular conversation? Is it something that sits well with you when you hear it?
Actually, okay, it hasn't sat well with me because I can't blame him.
Yeah.
Culture has defined women to be the ones you must wake up early to build your home. You must be the first one to wake up, prepare breakfast for the family, clean the house, prepare your man and your kids. So you see, it's a cultural norm that we have been raised in. And so even as men are coming up, when they marry and they see, this lady hasn't woken up to prepare. You know, in our current generation, ladies believe in, if I'm dating you,